Artmore. Hi, Richard. How are you? I'm okay, Artmore. Bit of a headache, but I'm here. Adam S. Hey, pal. Artmore. Hope you're hanging in there, bud. Art Shinko. Good evening. JFK. What's up? No racial slurs. Artmore. How was Mr. Fabulous? Did he take it easy today? Oh, Mr. Fabulous doesn't take it easy. He lives on the wild side. JFK, I am not kidding. Do not use that word again. El bizarro, dude. Ardmore, hi, Pistafo. Ardmore, Richard, you made me laugh so much last night. Man, I can't thank you enough. I don't. Okay, JFK, that's not much better. It is better, but not by much. Okay, if I were to accidentally say a racial slur, I could get this channel or this live stream demonetized. So it's not just a thing. It was awful. Art Prelit. JFK is alive. Mm. Yes, QAnon says JFK never died. RTRT, doing racism. Yes, racism can get your channel demonetized. Prelit. JFK is acting like he have hole in his head for real. Erbsel and Erdgurf. Hey, can you just give us a little peek of your neck? Well, I gave your mom all 9 inches. Isn't that enough? Art Shinko, El Bizarro, Ronaldo Joe, 1995. Hey. Big Papa, 4200. Is racism bad, generally? Jake N., I'm a professional racist. Car are my passion. I don't think that's what we mean. RTRT, wait, racism is bad? Why? Ask your mum. Stravino, my mum says hi. Well, tell her thank you for the good time. Julia, Prelit, who said it's bad? Ronaldo, are you that businessman from 2012 movie who couldn't make it? No. Leaf, have you ever worked with a speech therapist to get rid of that lisp? No, I've never worked with a speech therapist to get rid of the lisp because the lisp is not intentional or is intentional. I actually speak what is referred to as Standard American. Some people will call it heightened Standard American. And I'm told I have a very beautiful voice, but because my voice is so neutral, it's easy for me to use other dialects. And a lisp is a type of dialect. Quarterican, I want to caress your cheek under these starlit skies. Well, that's not gay at all. Jake N., we are not talking about doing the racism around the track. No, no, not that kind of racism. Benny123, damn, you're hot. Well, that's gay. Kevin Co 29, what is El Mascapito? I don't know. Waffler Jr., do a Irish voice. Well, top of the morning to ya. Worf. Yo, homie. Stree Fox. Yo, Jack Black. Ronaldo. What meaning of Medusa? Medusa is a gorgon that turns you into stone. Terry S. Jones. Om from Tennessee, USA. Julia. Do you own an OnlyFans agency in South Florida? No, I don't own an OnlyFans at all. Arslan Eshref, you look like fridge where you can store but never take out. Well, you don't sound very nice. Hanina de la Atuku, job application, you can scream now. Asib, Dominger. Unified, you like Republicans or Dems? I'm considered something of a centrist. Urslin Erschfurf, your plumber hates you like your dad did. My plumber, a plumber would hate you because he's not getting any work. So that's not really much of a gif, is it? Joe Buddy, Californian here. We speak the best American English. I was born and raised in L.A. Hey yo, missed my message. Oh, where was I? Crafty Clark. Hello, hello. Erson Ershuf, you have your own gravitational pull. Your jokes suck. Santiago Orto, what's good, my brother from another mother? RTRT, could we get an example of a racism? When you discriminate or judge someone based on their physical appearance, non-choices, like if they have dark skin, certain color of eyes or hair, where you discriminate or judge someone based on an appearance that they cannot have control over, that is a result of their ancestry, that is racism. Teresa Jones, love your voice. Which one? I do a lot of voices. People also like it when I try to impersonate Patrick Stewart. Western Ver Future job application. Journey Morton, can you stop being mean? You never know what others are going through. Jesus loves you, my friend. Oh, yes, I knew a Jesus, and he loved a lot of people. But his big boyfriend was this black dude who was like 6'6". And the man couldn't keep his pants on. Mary Mistrada, hey Richard. Prelit, I'm buying ankle socks for my little... Ugh. I'm choosing pink colors so they suit my nose when I smell them. You can smell pink? Prelit? No more drugs for you! Laura Vega, Romans 5:8. But God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Thorland, yo, my guy, any word from your work yet? No. Not gonna know till Thursday or Friday. Chris Farley, brah, the world know you back. God damn, boy. Yeah, well, I've been in a van down by the river. It Kursh Venma, long live Israel. Israel forever, my brother. Phoenix Wilder, love live the U.S. Love Live the USA. Hmm. Worf. I'm a Klingon from Star Trek. Are there Klingons from other places? At least you're not one of those purple turd Klingons. Julia, what are your thoughts on Islam and political Islam? Islam don't care. Believe what you want. I begrudge no one their faith so long as their faith harms no one. Political Islam, I believe, should be considered an enemy state. Hinata del de Otuku, have you thought of using your back folds as built-in backpack? Why would I do that when I could just store things in your mom's cooch? McDonald dump. That's hilarious. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Journey Morton. Guys, stop your making him cry. Roger, what's the different definition of a centrist? A centrist is someone who typically who exists in a two-party system and typically has what is considered views that are moderate between both parties. Okay, a centrist as opposed to an extremist. A centrist is willing to vote for either side's candidate so long as that candidate's views represent the centrists. Okay? An extremist would be someone like Bernie Sanders, who they're everything that exemplifies the conservative or the left wing. You know, free healthcare, which I agree with, anti-Israel, which I disagree with, anti-war in general. You know, but Bernie's insane. You know, yeah, I think that we should have free healthcare because almost every country has free healthcare. It's a no-brainer. If you don't believe in free healthcare, then you're behind the times. We, should be able to take care of it. If Iraq can give people free healthcare, the USA can't. I mean, that is just bullshit. But, like anybody who is anti-Israel is simply ignorant. It's just, when you find out what's really going on there, it's just one of those things. It's like, no, the Israel occupation of Gaza looks like it's going to be better for the Gazan citizens than the rule of Hamas, and they didn't have elections beforehand. So, how they're going to deal with elections with the Israeli occupation, I don't know. Okay? But I know that the Israelis will be safer with the occupation, and so will the people of Gaza. I know these are facts. Chili D, way gets. Ugh. In Mint State, yes sir. Texas Loan, bro, you look like Chris Farley. Oh, well, I don't hear that all the time. Steve Hope, what are all these countries that have free healthcare? Please list them. Literally almost every country on Earth. England, Canada, Russia, France. Not sure about Poland, but probably. Loreland. Hope you're okay, Richard. Eyes looking a little moist. Nim and Nimbus will cheer you up. Oh, yes, they will. There's Nim. Hey, sweetheart. You've got a nose. I like your nose. And there's Nimbus. Sitting in the dark. Gil Kingston, 100 points. Whose son once admitted he had smoked Parmesan cheese? Don or Joe? I'm actually thinking that's Joe. But, I mean, Hunter is a character, although, your smoke Parmesan cheese, he'd snort Parmesan cheese. Jim Keogh, Flat Earth. The Earth is not flat. Dill said hi. In Mint State. Steve Hope, every country in the EU and Canada and Mexico. Okay, so Poland has free healthcare. Bulbul Pendy said hi. Good day. Israel supporters are not human. Okay, you get a timeout. Dill. Hakeem Epstein. Big Mike Epstein. Soul Design. What up, my friend? I hope you're feeling good today. Lucky Lebras. Mohammed Epstein. Jim Coe. Does Russia have flat earther? I don't know. Jim Coe. Wharf. Homeless people have children makes more homeless people. No. Poor economic conditions and an unfair economy make more homeless people. Pure capitalism make more homeless people. Deal. Hunter admitted smoking Parmesan cheese. Really? Doesn't surprise me. I mean, let's be honest here. Hunter Biden had a lot less to do with his father than Donald Trump's children do. All right? And I mean, when Joe Biden found out he wasn't going to be president again, he wasn't going to have a second term, he pardoned his son. And I mean, you know what? I'd think he was a real piece of crap if he didn't. I don't really care what his son did. It's still his son, and he loves him. And I mean, Trump pardoned the QAnon shaman, who is now an anti-Trumper. Graham Lemsden, release the pedophiles. No, don't release pedophiles. Bad, Graham. No pedophiles. Dill Chemocrats. 100 points. Whose son smoked, cooked, and sold crack? Don or Joe? Okay, Dill. We're not here. We're not here to talk about whose son did what, right? That's what we call dumb politics. If I go in for a job interview, should people ask me about my brother? My brother's a convicted felon, okay? And he can't get my job because you can't be a convicted felon and have my job. But does my brother being a convicted felon impact my ability to do my job? Again, does Don Jr.'s cocaine addiction have anything to do with Donald Trump as president? No, it doesn't. Okay? It's funny, but it doesn't. Just like Hunter Biden should have no real impact on our opinion of Joe Biden. Although, let's be clear, Joe Biden is permanently out of the picture so far as I'm aware. So I don't think we should really be talking about him anymore. I mean, he's not going to run for office again. We're more likely to see Hillary Clinton back in office, some kind of office, than Joe Biden. I don't know if it's ever happened that a president has held a political office after being president. Rashawn Presone. What's up, Loke D from East Los Angeles, Boyle Heights. Stay safe, brother. The suburbs can be hell out here. Eddie Orgeron, the earth is flat. Well, you're a dummy. Dill, I don't know anybody who's going to Mexico for free health care. Yeah, but a lot of people going to Canada. Alpha and Omega. Hi, what is your topic? Whatever we're talking about. Lauraland, Nim Nim Nim, The Secrets of Nim. Yes, I named Nim after The Secrets of Nim, but no. Normally, I actually go with the. If you ever saw the cartoon version of The Hobbit, there's a scene where the spiders say, "Run, run! We are no match for Sting," and I go, "Run, run! We are no match for Nim." Right, Nim? She's looking at me. And Wolfie Wolf is at my feet. I'm having a 3-cat evening. Lucky Libra, Hunter B was my little drug whore out here in Baltimore. Shout out DMV. Again, dude, like I don't get why everyone's so concerned about the president's children, unless they're in the White House, which I mean Trump's children were, or at least were doing White House related things. Kendra last. Whoever chat homeless kid is very racist, ban them off your chat. That's just a black heart wicked person. You know, um, we can't silence hate. So if I banned everyone that was hateful, I would silence the hate, but the hate wouldn't be gone. So, maybe that person might learn something. Wharf, build tiny homes for the homeless. I don't actually know if I agree with that one, but Lucky Lebra, my wife Edith Berga would like a shout out, please, Rich. Love, hi. Jared Austin, I probably smoked more Parmesan cheese than anyone that you know, he joked. Again, dude, who cares? Like, there's no law against smoking Parmesan cheese. And, you know, who knows? Maybe it's fun. There are people that take a shot of vodka and jam it into their eye, okay? So, I mean, I can't judge you for smoking Parmesan cheese. A Alpha and Omega. No dynasties, please. Ardmore, one day I was having a bad day in traffic, rush hour time in Hollywood. Saw a homeless guy on the side, gave him $20, and smoked his meth pipe, and everything was fine afterwards. Dill, a job interview is different than being a president. A job interview may be different than being a president, but it's still, I mean, again, okay, we know George W. Bush, we know both Bushes actually have had a cocaine problem, all right? We know Donald Trump has done cocaine. That is, I mean, it's an objective fact. And at least Don Jr., I don't know about the other Trump children, but at least Don Jr., I mean, all I need to do is look at him. That is a man who's done cocaine. You can tell by his mannerisms. So, that's just one of those things. That doesn't disqualify Trump from being president, so why would it disqualify Biden? You know? Once again, smoking Parmesan is not illegal. So, that's probably a euphemism for something at this point, but smoking Parmesan is not illegal, so he's technically not saying anything illegal. The Greek chef, what? Trent from Punchy, your brother was an entrepreneur. No, my brother was not an entrepreneur. My brother is a psycho who should be locked up. In Tank, Biden was the big guy. Jeremy Ping, big pharmas should pay for Americans' health care. Well, once again, I'm not against the concept of a clinic or against the concept of a for-profit hospital. But, no one should have to pay for healthcare. I mean, there should always is like Kaiser Permanente, for example, is an excellent program, but it's like I should have the option of going to Los Angeles County General and being seen there or paying for Kaiser. If I have a job that gives me Kaiser, yes, I mean, maybe you will be seen faster at a private hospital. They will have to treat you better at a private hospital in order to maintain privatization in that particular situation. But I mean, like I had an infection in my. I actually have a new infection on the injury in my hand here, and I didn't get it seen to quickly because I didn't have health care. If I knew how to properly obtain safe health care in America, I wouldn't have had a problem. Jeremy Ping, Kendra Last. Y'all need to stop with the rude chats. Rude chatting not welcome here. The Greek chef. Stumble on TBS suffering. Lucky Lebrod. Don Jr. for POTUS. Connie League. Do you support Trump? No. No, I definitely don't support Trump. Dill, you have no proof that Don Jr. has been on coke ever. Oh, Dill. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Oh, the other day, Don Jr. sneezed and a drug dealer fell out. Oh, son, we need you to go to Greenland. Why, Dad? What's in Greenland? Snow, son. Lots and lots of snow. All right, I'm there. Mr. President, he does realize that you mean literal snow, not cocaine. Is that correct? No, Don Jr. thinks it's cocaine, but he'll only realize that after he's snorted all of it, and Greenland will really be green. In Tank, TDS is big with this one. Yeah, Trump derangement syndrome is when you believe in him. One of the Hitlerian tactics commonly used by politicians, particularly Republicans, in the American system is to accuse your enemies of what you do. Okay? We see this particularly in the conflict in Gaza. Hamas claims that Israel is starving the people. But we actually have recorded cases of Hamas stealing supplies from people, mutilating people who tried to obtain UN supplies, and intentionally starving their own children in order to blame Israel. So, yeah, it's a Hitlerian tactic. And I mean, when somebody goes around screaming fake news, it's probably because they generate fake news. That's one of the things about this form of sensationalism is that you accuse others of your own faults. All right. If it was really fake news, you wouldn't need to call it out as fake news. You just need to point to the real news. You don't need to attack the voice. You simply need to speak the truth. Bulldog Rick 69, Gil Kimo. Why don't you go and stay there, Dippish? He's got a point, Dill. I mean, you're kind of a dick. Unified, your grandpa will return to power with full energy. My grandfather is dead. Both of them. And I mean, Joe's too damn old to be in politics. I mean, no offense to the man. I I have my qualms with Biden, I really do, but Sean Calhoun, Biden is in an old folks' home. No, he's president. He doesn't have to be in an old folks' home. Or he's an ex-president. He gets taken care of. Girl Bont. And you don't have no proof he didn't do coke. Um, I actually believe there is proof that Don Jr. did coke. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Joe Biden did cocaine at some point. It wouldn't. It's the amount that becomes prevalent. And I mean, it's like you do enough cocaine, you see the shakes. But I mean, there's certain qualities to the skin that come about of cocaine use. In tank, Hunter and Biden were profiting off influence. Okay, so it's almost impossible not to profit off the influence of politicians when you're related to one. And Donald Trump is profiting off being a politician. So, I mean, if he wasn't president, would people be buying so many of his Trump Bibles? No. So, what's good for the goose is good for the gander there. I mean, like when President Obama wrote a book, okay, do you think that wasn't him profiting off being president? Do you think anyone would have cared about President Obama's book if he wasn't president? No. Connie Lagu, Trump's a pedo. Okay, I can't argue with you there. Apparently, so was Stephen Hawking. I mean, yeah, I mean, if it can be proven in a court of law, he should definitely suffer consequences. But whatever children he had sex with need to come forward, and that's not for me even to consider. Okay, someone's a politician. We need to consider what they're going to do in office. Now, again, I did not vote for Donald Trump. Okay, I want to make that clear. I did not vote for Donald Trump, but it's like Bill Clinton. Oh dear God, he has some serious mental problems when it comes to women. An alpha and an omega. No way. Hillary is gone for good, I hope. They made a movie about her devil's advocate. Again, dude, you know, I don't want to see her in politics. I'm just saying it's not something we can rule out. Eddie Orion, lots of proof the earth is flat. Oh, like what? Catalyze Garza. Hi, I'm back again. Shady's back. Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Oh. Where was that? Okay, seriously? Why does the chat go so far? Alright. Paradigm shift. Ban political parties. Not a good idea. Gerald Blount. And in Utah, a bunch of meth heads. Crack is nobody doing no crack. They're doing meth in the red cities. Eh? Jared Austin, that was a Hunter quote. I'm with you. He was joking about the Parmesan. Again. Paradigm shift. Check out the Stanford University Engineer Web3 project, the Pi Network Google Mini Pi. In tank. How do you know Trump has done coke? Trump doesn't even drink. Okay, firstly speaking, you can tell by his speech patterns that he has the brain damage associated with cocaine use. Right. Also, the quality of his skin would imply a use of cocaine. He was a businessman in the 80s. All successful businessmen in the 80s at least did some cocaine. It might have been once or twice, but it was definitely something they did. In Trump's case, I mean, he wouldn't talk like that if he hadn't done some cocaine. It affects the speech. That's just something. There's a non-zero possibility that he got hit in the head or something, and that's why he talks that way. But I mean, the bottom line is that yeah, he almost certainly 99.999 percentile has done a large quantity of cocaine over the course of his lifetime. Crafty Clark, what is your proof? My proof of what? James Rowe, you can smoke Gouda. Yes, you can. Crafty Clark, right in tank. Monkey 3000, Trent from Punch Bowl. Sean Calhoun, Banana Peels. Worf, good night, sweet dreams. Klingons don't talk like that. They go, good night, may your dreams bring you great battle. Shug Toil Brush, hello, said hi. Girl Blunt, new Republicans get the midterms and we're going to see some heads rolling in Republican Party. Dude, the bigwigs in Washington projected that Trump would lose by a landslide. So let's just assume that we can't assume anything. Crender Loss, smoke the sea, whoa. I don't know that. That Shinx was loud. Does this affect LeBron's legacy? I don't know. I don't know much about LeBron. Jacob, hey. An Alpha and Omega. I missed the old health clinics back in the 60s. Well, I'm not that old. Jack, hey man, I generally don't care what people say. Your Down syndrome is not that noticeable. Well, you're a dickhole. Caitlin Garza, do you know Roblox? No, I don't. Gerald Blunt, Don Jr. the crackhead. Oh, he can at least afford something better than crack, dude. I mean, let's be clear on that. He can afford something better than crack. Random account. I have a question. Game bread. Trump train. Harry, chin off note tonight. Random account. I have a question. Harry, actually probes you'll easily win. Lucky LeBron, Trump supporters and loves and forgives you for your blasphemous ways. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. Gerald Blunt, you don't pay for your own health care. Yes, I do. Wisdom, great. Healthcare is prevention is best policy. Eat healthy food, both microvitamins and macro protein balance. Okay. Macronutrients and micronutrients. Dude, I could teach health classes. Laura Lind, I'm sorry, a lot of people troll your show. There's a difference between being funny and just being mean. You rock. I am my guy. Thank you for being you and doing this show. Laura, half the time the fun is making fun of the people that make fun of me. Like I say, people look at me and they're like, what? His dick is bigger than mine? Well, let me go troll him. And then we all look at that person and say, well, you have a little dick. Sean Calhoun, Snow Build, Demon Bowls. That is funny. Bulldog Rick 69. Trump has Fulk Snake in the grass, so yeah. Dude, again, let's not forget that he's a politician, okay? Politicians are, by definition, slime. Good politicians don't get elected, Good-natured ones, anyway. Soldier, hello from Russia. Boeing, Apache, or whole government is corrupt and you all believe in the circus. Yeah. I mean, that's the world we live in. Random account. You talk politics, however, is one-sided, and when you don't get what you want, you project. So, with that being said, why are you offended? Dark Angel, hello from Ukraine. May you be safe. May your family see the safe end of this war. And there will be no peace until every damn Russian boot is off Ukrainian soil. Tendies, thoughts on the future of AI? Ghost Girl 999, hi. The Blue Baron, good morning. Robin Hood's Christy, ha 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 ha. Oh, well, that's offensive. Random account, you talk politics, however, it's once. Bulldog Rick 69, Soldier, hello from USA. Dwan Balls, FUV. Robin Hood's Hunter Biden. I do coke, so what? You see God. Hold my lighter. Why does drugs matter? It's not the drugs, it's the amount. Paul, R.I.P. Rusty Dog, yeah. Hold my lighter. I don't do coke, but I live to drink coke. Jesse the Stallion, my ballsack is president. Your Mitch McConnell is not president. Willie, yo, what happened here? Something's happening here. Jess the Stallion, what's good for my ballsack is what's good for America, by the way. Alexis Texas Tarot, Uncle Sam doesn't get his tax money, that's the difference with the drugs. Yeah? Random account, and how successful this made you, for instance, you look just like the man you're talking about. You know, I don't even know what you're talking. I don't even know if you're referring to me in that. Travis Murphy, this can legally trade stock inside, not the spouses, though, yet. I'm really you. Are you me? Jesse the Stallion, my ball-feckive politician. Your ball-feckive Mitch McConnell. I mean, he the ball-feck. What do you want? Alex Texas Tarot, I can literally go to a doctor, then to a pharmacy, get a prescription for drugs, as well as Uncle Sam gets his taxes. Yeah? Hold my later. Labels the industry use a control. What if they set what whole thing up? Okay, again, dude, speak in whole paragraphs. I don't know what you're talking about. Bulldog Rick 69. I served 7 combat tours in the United States Army and yet got people talking about ish that they got no clue about. Go fight in Iraq or Afghanistan. Then you can see my perspective. Okay, just because you fought in the Army doesn't mean that my views aren't legitimate. For all I know, you have a traumatic head injury. I had my best friend fought in Iraq, okay? And when he came back from Iraq, he was insufferable. We're no longer friends. Alex Texas Tarot, tomato. And Alpha and Omega, President Trump is the best president ever. Jesus is our Lord God and Christ forever and ever. You know, Alpha and Omega, the Bible does say, take no God before me. That includes politicians. Study point. I'm just hope and you just think about all of the country and the world are merged and controlled by a single president. If it happened, then the whole world grow faster and develop good tech. No, by definition, competition progresses the world. It is music, not true. Austin, W7. My friend offered me coke and I refused. Hold my lighter. Cap drugs are stimulants and stimulants are drugs. Now tell me the difference. Hold my lighter. F. Egleski, hi. Alex Texas Tarot. I paid my taxes yesterday, so all the banks is flipping out. Journey Morton, I want you to know you are special and loved by God. He loves you and I prayed for you, but my crying because of him meaning... Okay. There's a whole lot of people in the chat. Not a lot of interesting things to read. Alex Texatero, I paid Le Verte Noir runs in my blood. Twist, if you some liberal pacifist kick rocks. Sometimes protecting freedom means bringing the thunder. Ryan Macbeth. Incidentally, guys, if you have not heard of Ryan Macbeth, he is a conservative news journalist. Okay. But he is a very accurate news journalist. So he's not going to lie to you about Donald Trump. He's not going to lie to you about Israel or Ukraine or China. He's a YouTuber. You can get him on YouTube, but he does other things. Random account. By the way, earlier I was referring to you and Trump look exactly the same. You have his triple chin in same haircut, and then you try to dye your skin orange. Okay, random account. That's very hurtful, and you're a little bitch. So, maybe I should stop banging your mom and bang you, because you're the little bitch in the room. Alex T. Tarot. Ellis Texas Tarot. Read that one. Twerse, if you come liberal specific... Peace Ward. Pedo de Don the Con. Alex Duran, do you wash yourself with a rag on a stick? No, but I have done that to your mom. She just loves that stick. Alex Texasero, I got boots on, always call it backstall liger parties. Tito, bonjour. Shannon, meshes retracted. And Alpha and Omega, you twist my comment. That is wrong to say Jesus was belittled by the comment Trump being the best president ever. Okay, dude. In our country, we believe that politics and religion should stay away from each other. So don't go talking about Trump and Jesus. Twist, hilarious, love this straw man? Okay, that's a comment from Argumentation, but I'm not sure what you're referring to. Intank, I caught that, A Alpha. Willie, do you still smoke pot, Richard? I have never smoked pot. Nelia Liberte, where do you live? In Los Angeles. Alex Texas Tarot, you guys welcome. Shannon, message retracted. Nola Liberte, where do you live? Los Angeles. Michael Wright, you ain't banging nothing, big fella. Yeah, go talk to your mom about that, Michael. That's why she walks funny and she giggles whenever she sees kielbasa. Nella Labrette, where do you live? Twist, let me guess, you're single, live in a apartment with your parents, not many friends, Earl, and you wonder why you experience so much cognitive dissonance. Now there's a reason for that. Okay. I live in a house, alone. My parents are dead. And you're a little bitch. Shannon, politics, religion, no. Intang, this country was founded by the religious. Yes, the religious who wanted politics out of religion so they could worship the way they wanted to. Edard, what is this channel about? Whatever I feel like. Journey Martin, Jesus loves you, he died for you, and he, Okay, again, no religious statements, please. Alex, Texas Tarot, I cannot crow sadly. Twist, you're not special for any of that. Snapshot Sniper, what's up, Buffalo Bill? I'll wear your skin. It must be your skin, 'cause I'm sinking in. It must be for real, 'cause now I can feel everything's alright. Everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. Artmore, Richard, are you a schizophrenic by any chance? No, my brother's a schizophrenic. I have depression. Shannon, where's Philip? He needs to mod. Yeah, I know. In tank, America is healing under Trump. No, it's not in tank. America's ripping itself apart under Trump. Okay? If America's healing, why is Trump deploying the National Guard? You don't deploy the National Guard when people are healing. You employ the National Guard when people are hurting. Connor Mickery. I had a maggot crawl up my pee hole. Well, stop raping the dead, bitch! Am the ghost. Why do you just turn on text to speech? Can you do that in here? That would be useful. Santos Fernandez. What do you think about the frontal BBL situation? I am not familiar. Alex Texas Tarot. I'll wait. Twist. You can just leave. You can dance if you want to. An Alpha and an Omega. Wrong again. Religion is the love of something. If you love money or power, then it's your religion. No. That's not what religion is. Shannon, I'm sing too. What's that song? Glycerine? El Chenos, I like your new look. The beard looks good, Richie Rich. I'm going to have to shave it tomorrow. Alex Texas Tarot, you can try Wear My Skin. I don't think you would fit. Oh, that's not a problem. Make myself a suit out of multiple skins. That's what Buffalo Bill did. Big Lenny, what is your favorite type of pizza? Pepperoni and olive. There's Philip. Philip, where have you been? We've all been waiting for you. Cody C. Hi from Canada. Sean Kellum. Trumponomics. Intank, why do you support crime? I don't support crime. I also don't support stupid. That's why I don't support you. Twist, why do you effing think he's deploying the guard? Are you the lost? Yes, he's really deploying the guard because we're healing. Maywind Hamid, go eat a burger. After I eat your mom. Phil Perochi, Richard, Allie the Gator, every summer bunger will be there. Every spring bunger will be there. Every Christmas bunger will be there. Bunger raids are coming to YouTube. I shall give bunger a royalty. Spread this word. Shannon, skin stretch marks. The Struggler. Richard, do you have any advice for anyone? Don't believe everything you see on the internet. An Alpha and an Omega. The National Guard is working. DC is much safer place to visit. Denny is all you want to. Okay, but again, you don't deploy the National Guard if the country is healing. You deploy the National Guard if there is a problem. Furthermore, this is America. We believe in freedom. And freedom generally isn't a place where a soldier sticks a gun in your face. Connor Murray, it laid eggs in my flesh. Maggots don't lay eggs, dumbass. Alex Texas Tarot, who is the subject down you that owes a debt? I have no debts. I have paid off everything. El Caro, are you definitely invited to anyone's carne asada with quesadillas and all the drinks included? Lol. Shannon, Phil, no more religious talk here. Orland TV, if DC was safe, why does Canada have to travel Absary when flying there? Again, dude, I didn't say DC was safe. I said that if America's healing, why are we deploying the National Guard? Shannon, Glycerine. Mr. Charles, what's your favorite video game? StarCraft. Alex Texas Tarot, Nirvana. Phil Brochi, first day of class today. You got this, Phil. Justin Gurro, Chris Farley, Lowell. Playboy King said hi. Justin Guerrero, just playing Lowell. Willie, better you smoke a bowl. Shannon, you in school, Phil? Yeah, he's in college. Alex Texas Tarot, but I own the Red Cross, so. Phil Brochi, yep, Shannon, I went back to college last semester. Playboy King, can your wife glaze my glizzy? Okay. Alex Texas Tarot, you can't do ish without me. Shannon Cullen, National Guard isn't doing anything. I am not arguing that. I'm just saying that if you think the country's healing, why are they being deployed? Sean Cullen, National Guard, Shannon, congrats. What for? And you should be studying. El Krenos, whoa, Richard for president. Alex T. Tarot, I own red. Ryder, say Ryder for a subscriber. Philip, geography, Shannon, the going for my master's in recreational therapy. World Ender, hello guys. Alex Texas Tarot, just saying. Evan Almighty Revenge, hi. Alex Texas Tarot, guys, gotta go for real. Phil Perucci, nice shirt, bro. He bought me this shirt. Hello, Gee Pro, where are you from? Los Angeles, California. PSA, Civil War, Alex Texas Tarot, Amarillo, Texas. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico. Ryder, I saw you at McDonald's a second ago. You're hallucinating. Phil Perucci, Clover update? MIA, bro. Don't know where he is. He wasn't at his house all day. Alex Texas Tarot, Red Rider has got a freaking go. Artmore, do you like it fast or slow? El Caros, all I can say, you are very smart and have some mentality. Sane mentality. Willie, Trump plays for keeps. You kind of got to do that when you're president, though. Twitwy Buritendi, can you wipe it out and oil it up for us? No. Alex Texas Tarot, fast as possible, preferably. Justin Guerrero, Chewbacca versus Halo Brute. Artmore, did your brother rob someone to be a felon? It's hard to be a felon nowadays. He actually had a felony hit and run. Um, although he's done some much worse things than that. VP Records, when did you last hook up? Okay, that's between me and your mom, VP. Batman versus Superman said hi. Shannon, I'm going back to my show. Can't get a conversation going. Artmore, oh wow. Alex Texas Tarot, especially when the DEA. Justin Guerrero, what's new? Alex Texas Tarot, you. El Pizavo, Shannon, Ardmore, your brother sounds like a gangsta. No. Alex Texas Tarot, they can't take no felon, or can he? Sean Cullen, Mount Trump more. Twitty Bundity, I am beating it right now. You're not alone, I'm sure many are. Filippo El, San Florida all the way. In Tank, you called me stupid but are afraid to read my replies. Well, yes, you're destroying my brain cells, dumbass. Ryder, are you in Texas? Nope. El Pizafo, Philip, Batman v Superman, what's your channel about? My life. El Chalus, Count 2-3, Dracula style. It's the Count from Sesame Street, dude. Okay. 1, 2, 3, Alex Texas Tarot, I said Red Rider. Rider, I love 1 Barbarian Street in Texas House number 58. Rolo Geo2, shout out to Dixie Yas. Alex Texas Taro, not you, Ryder. Sam, how many burgers did you have today? 0. I did have 2 pepperoni sandwiches. And a lot of hummus and celery. So much celery. They say celery is good for swelling, and I have mild swelling in one of my legs now, so. Phil Brochi, I've been around the world and found that only stupid people are breeding. The cretins cloning and feeding. And I don't even own a TV. Lucky me. Alex Texas Taro, Red Rider. El Bizarro, Shannon, we need titty pics. Megan Taco, how old are you? I'm 45. JFK, what did you block me, Farley? I didn't block you. Tutui Bundidi, Philip, can you give me some baby oil? I'm diving in. El Tonless. It moved. Yes, I remember also Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. What about Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? I never watched that. Lemonade said hi. 2 pumps a quiver. How many pumps can you last, Democrat boy? How many times do I pump it in your mom? Well, I mean, all night. JFK, some bull dookie. Sean Cullen, Red Rider is a BB gun. I'm assuming Red Rider is a company. Alex Texas Taro, I love a 2601 saw. Okay, stop saying where you live, because I don't care. Ryder, say my name 7 times for me to sub on my alts. An Alpha and an Omega, haha, the guy proves he is a creep by being creepy, omit the truth, and speak foolish. God bless us all. You're a douche. Reckless Lord 666, your friend Ice Cream Man says hi. Batman v Superman, do you have a hobby other than this? I have a lot of hobbies, really. JFK, one of your funniest did you? One me. El Bizarro, JFK, welcome back. Willie, I bet not have wasted precious life watching a gay channel. El Chelos, did you ever watch Reading Rainbow? No, I did not. Worldiner, what is your total cholesterol? I don't know. I'd have to look it up. An Alpha and Omega, lol, thank you. Rim Wolf, what do you need most right now? Money, I guess? I don't know. 2 pump and 2 quiver. Where are your friends in Pee-wee? Okay. Stupidity will get you a timeout eventually. Ryder, why are you so sweaty? Because I humped your mom. Willie, is it a freaky deaky channel here? Tatumi Banundi, show us your browser history. I bet it's not as nasty as mine. Phil Perucci, dream, 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 dream when I need you and all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. Ryder, please don't eat me. You don't look tasty. Ghetto G, or Meadow G, what them lips do though? El Chonles, hey man, or He-Man or Thundercats? Thundercats. Rimwolf, now's your chance. Who is going to good to you? Who is bad? Hardmore, you can come over. I have a big pool, Richard. Okay, Artmore, don't tempt me, because I would probably go swim in your pool. I would actually really like to swim in a pool. Steverino, what's your favorite Queen Latifah movie? I don't really have one. Oompa Loompa. How many pickles can you fit in your arse? I am not going to try that one. Batman versus Superman. Do you play online games? Not really. Rimwolf. The power is yours, brother. Joseph Saw. The comments man. Hope you're good, bro. Rimwolf. Think about this. Tommy. Plus in trying to make it in life on YouTube so I can finally buy a car for my wife and kids. Ryder. I bet you weigh over so many billion tons, my man. Yes, will I satisfy your mom and Chief Luth? An Alpha and Omega, I was hoping you were a Rush Limbaugh. You don't have the potential. Tatuni Badundi, would you rather spend 5 nights in Diddy's or drink a gallon of river water from India? Can I boil the river water? Oompa Loompa, I'm Brit. Jordan Bog, I'm Batman. Rimwolf. Anybody bothering you? Andrew, what's your vibe, buddy? McKivity Trendy, did you beat off today? No, I had your mom. Ryder, I live in Barina Street in Texas. El Kenos, you deserve your own swimming pool. Yes, I do, but mine was above ground. Blew up. Stravino, I like to play musical chairs in nursing homes. Sean Cullum, threat level orange. Oompa Loompa, how many fingers can you fit in your arsehole? Okay. That's just gross. That's not appropriate. Oops, wrong one. Why is it not letting me click on him? Jordan Boggs, what are you afraid of? I'm Batman. Obrochi, Oompa Loompa Doo. I've got another puzzle for you. What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats. North Star, how are you able to keep your sanity in LA? Who said I kept it? Rimwolf, yeah. The Dermerge. Joshua Guillory, damn, you skipped my comment, bro. Philip Rochi, brains. Jordan Brogg. Awesome comeback, lol. Maury Big Room, Roman. McKeevil Trim, I bet you smell like onions. I bet you smell like asshole. JFK, VM doesn't work on you unless you turn off precise location. Andrew, yeah, do you read everything out? I'm getting it now. El Cano, you court Taco Bell. Joshua Gallery, I'm actually a streamer and I'm testing to see how nice YouTubers actually are and reward them with subs. Rimwolf, just looking for a laugh. Adam S., my mom said you have very sultry eyes. She's got hungry eyes. Sister Sink, hi. Lauren Land, thoughts on Norwegian black metal music? That sounds awesome! Is it anything like pirate metal? Pirate metal is also awesome. Your pirate ship can eat a bag of dicks! Your pirate ship can eat a giant bag of dicks! JFK, Blueberry Girls Blazing. Brandon Nick Napoka, what came after the party you just sang? You'd have to specify, because the chat runs late. Jordan Boggs, you never know yourself until you live in the darkness. An Alpha and Omega, best movie ever, No Time for Sergeant, starting Andrew Griffith. A fading shadow, look at you. You literally look hungry. Usak dang, it's a gang. This is extremely racist toward racist people. Alex Texas Tarot, I am Marilyn Monroe. A fading shadow, Meg Nayu. Oh. Alex Texas Tarot, original, yes. Eddie, have you talked about Suko Stew? No. A fading shadow, store. Sean Cohan, National Guard already hit Los Angeles. Nothing changed. That's correct. El Chunless. Cornholio, Beavis and Nuthead. I need TV for my bunghole. You insult my bunghole. JFK, he has the salty thumb. Alex Texas Tarot, Chilo is my monk name, yes. Hilko Sam, ooh, Kevin Dorbin. Jordan Brog, at least if he smells like onions, he's got good bloody purity. Dead Letter, ahoy, mate. Melik, Sabiyu, said hi. Ed Bizzavo, Milf Throat Bang. Indeed. And Alpha and Omega, best history book ever. Key Bible, good word and only authorized subscription in English. Charlie Brown, Quaidon Gay no is Kingwa. Marcus Aurelio, good morning Brazil here. Mediocrity, hello, I don't know why you are, I am a Russian guy, but I think you need to care about your health and weight. I said this without negative. I also weigh 135 kilograms in the present and lost 50 kilograms. In Mother Russia, fat is good, keeps the cold away. Wonderland, Peter Griffin. Malik, Gutenberg, you. Babylon, Chris Farley. Well, you thoroughly babble on, don't you? Joshua Guillory, tell me a joke. Your life. Jordan Broggs, trolls are allergic to onions and garlic. JFK, neitherd deported. Phil Perchi, all the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, I've been for a walk on a winter's day. Tommy, guy, he's ignoring my comments. He has a hole. Nimbus. Rand Jones, we need office work supplies. Rice Krispies, any news on the job, Gaffer? No. I won't have any news until at least Thursday. Rod Todd, Tommy has no foreskin. Wonder or Worldiner, Tommy, don't worry. Tommy, I actually do, lol. So the guy says, does your mom know you're gay? And I go, well, your mom knows I'm circumcised. Colonel Last, you would be a great English teacher. Tanya, do you eat me, please? Hold my lighter in Russia, fat. Brick wall, waterfall. Gutenberg, Babel. Jordan Boggs, spell it in American, call me. Sean Cullum, Bobby Kennedy Jr. said that he would have a cure for autism by September, but he didn't say what year. Did he say it or did the worm? Rod Todd, nah, Tommy, he has a helmet, he'll pale. Deep life challenges, I like your beard. Phil Perochi, my God, is that two pigs vomiting up there? Rod Todd, you have no sock. Troy the King, Tommy, Jewish, then. Alex Texas Tarot, yep, Alice in Wonderland. Deep life challenge, I like your beard. JW, Meatloaf returns. Hold my lighter, do you know there's no distinction between fat and fat? Al Generals, oh, Donna, oh, Donna. Deep life challenges, I love your cat. That was Nimbus. Alpha and Omega, Americans value do not use metric system ever. Alex Texas Tarot, you just sang it, accept description. Laura Land, any treats for the kitties tonight? No. No one's buying them for me. Tommy, what's the helmet head? Bailey Smith, did your cat bite heel? No. Deep life challenges. I love your cat. Or I love your dude cat. Dude cat. Okay. Hold my lighter. So what I mean is fat and fat is exactly the same word. Jonathan Shackley. The cat wants attention. Jordan Bogg. Hey, your cat wants the spotlight. Deep life challenges. Lol. Deep life challenges. Your cat wants some spotlight. Blinky. Ah! Spin off the wheel, dude. Rod Todd. A helmet head is opposite to a Freddy kissing mate. Just admit you lost your cover, Tommy. Where was I? All right. Tommy. Bricktop loves Tommy. Tommy Limo. Richie da da da. God loves everyone. Willie, feed the cat tuna. And Alpha and Omega, time to brew me some sassafras. God bless you, sir. Majestic, finally not a Chinese live. This is English. Tuna. Red Todd. Tommy go. No tip buddy and. Phil Brochi, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. I believe in yesterday. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Hello, hello. Snipe the Hype, $1,000. Review, can you pronounce oxalot? Oxalotl. Rod Todd, Philip, another who has no sock. This is England 7. Hey, I'm walking over here. I'm walking here. Richie Dadesta, what do you call a wealthy Chinese guy? Sean Kellen, people will see if they look. Rod Todd, Steve Dino still has his for sure. Wake up, sup. Wake up. Why don't you put on a little makeup? You wanted to. Tommy, Rod Todd, can I see your foreskin? Rod Todd, what do the police officer say to his belly button? You are under a vest. Jonathan Shickley, brother, I'm having violent diarrhea as we speak. Mortimer the Goose, show us your cock. Willie, the cat needs sardines, bro. I'll put him on my Amazon wish list if you want to buy him. Wake up, you look suspicious. Rod Todd, sorry mate, I use mine as a belt. Will, I can save you money on your car insurance. JW, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Guess. Your mom. Rod Todd, they call me Big Sucko. Sock Nation all the way. Angel, I've had diarrhea since Easter. Tommy, well, my wife will like your Big Thaco. Well, I mean, I'll show it to her. Sorvino, do you think The Rock will win on Oscar this year? No. Junabe 214, Pink Cheese Green Ghost. Egon Christie, bang my tight little poopy pot, please. That's disgusting. Why would you say it that way? Go scrub that thing. Michael M. Hello, do you see my comment? Jonathan Shackley, Angel, that sounds like serious mental issue. Moonlight Star, you the new Casio, JK. Rod Todd, Egon Deaf, no foreskin. Desi, Cringy, Savino, you're wrong, foo, the Rock has range. Chumbug 214, do a butt chug. Lloyd, yo! Everybody say yo. Brr, brr, come on, party people. All right, guys. So I normally do these for an hour unless I'm getting tipped, and I'm not. We're an hour and 20. And despite there being a lot of people, it really looks like the chat is drying up. So I'm going to give it another 5 minutes. If I don't see revenue, I got things to do. I can't be with you guys all night. Edward Person, where are you from? Los Angeles, California. Rod Todd, and you have no foreskins, Servino. Tommy, who wants to see my wife? I'm 28. She's just turned 19, though. Shelton, Steve, oh, that hurts. Dizzy, cringe. Mike, defense a modest mouse. Or Deftones or modest mouse? I wouldn't know the difference. Jorgen Boggs, well, at least it's not a British tank. Tyke, tip for what? Tips for doing the stream. Anybody would be giving me money. Money. That's the whole point of this. I would not live stream if it were not for the whole money thing. Emmanuel Ukuchuku, you look like a Bitcoin millionaire. Rit Fastine, 2 hunters are hunting, one get injured. The other one calls the ambulance. Help me, friend, it's not breathing. Make sure he really isn't breathing. Shout sound. He's definitely not breathing. What now? Jaron Boggs, pervert. Rod Todd, Meek, it's a foreskin tip, man. Will, do you have a lady tied up in your basement? Do you? Bissy, bye. Mikey, what services are you offering? Lol. Again, dude, I get tips for live. Rod Todd, foreskin reattachment service. Jonathan Scaly is crying. Interestingly enough, I haven't touched my tea. Taco Bell sucks. What is your opinion on Taco Bell? Michael M. looking up at me. Jonathan Skeely, check Willis basement. Rod Todd, Tommy obsessed with foreskin, bro. Usurious AF69, you are a beautiful specimen. That's what she said. Michael M. Dueling. Rod Todd, strange unit. Usurus 69, may I study you? No. JW, it rude to locate on the skin, or it gets the house. Or it rubs the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again. Smoke that ish. How are you doing? Emilia Ukanwuki, you have to put in more effort to get tips. You're just being entitled. No, I do this for an hour, and if I don't get tips, I stop doing it. If you guys wanted to see me keep doing this, it's at a certain point it's open up your wallet. I have things to do. Roger62, Freddie Diddy, Melixa, what pizza is your fave? Pepperoni and olive. Eddie Green, Aloha. Goo goo goo, a ga 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 is all I have to say to you. Laurel Ann, is that vodka in that water bottle? No, it's ginger tea. Alicia, what kind of tea you got? Ginger and bitter melon gourd. Will, I gave you like I'm out. Tanya, why are you angry on me? Because rough sex is fun, Tanya. Mathis Horton, hi. Daniel Siva, nurse. Nunez, hi there. I'm a firm, was wondering if you could help me. I have 87 sheep, sold 2/3 of them, then bought 48 more. How many sheep do I have? Now do you know? 77. Usurus, Stevino, I know a mole. He gets a lot of tips. Maishes, transgender for Trump. Lorland, vodka in the water bottle. North Star, does your sister look like you? I'm looking into marriage. My sister looks a lot like me, only far hairier and much more manly. I mean, just imagine me if I were like bigger and more imposing and drooling and had tentacles, and my penis were 4 feet longer. Miss Frankie, watching from my car. Sereno, you mean you're reading all the stupid ish for free right now? Damn, yeah. Okay, guys, like I say, I generally do these for an hour. I did this one for longer because Hiroshi came in late. But, yeah, it's time to call it quits. So I will see you all later. I'm Richard.